or a Fox off stage, they need to die.
Yeah. You let them back on, it's like you have to win neutral like 3 more times.
All right, so we just saw BananaHammock+AC
Oh,
play.
I get it. I think TM44 is rest, maybe? From Puff?
Maybe. Maybe it's Pound.
I don't think Pound's...
Is Pound not it? I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Well, yeah, it kind of... I think it is, yeah. I don't think it's a TM, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure TM44 is rest, because you can teach it to Pokemon.
I got you.
If it is, like, that's really a cool tag. If it's something...
pretty cool.
If it's like a random, like, move that's not rest, I'll be very disappointed. Anyways, blue team with the early lead. Who is the blue team? I don't know either of these teams, but...
We just saw BananaHammock+AC play against SFAT and Lance.
Okay, so
they didn't do too bad. They did all right.
Yeah. The Sheik seems like she's been getting work this game, which is unusual. Usually the Sheik is the stock tank in this team comp.
Right.
And she's like the support character in general. Really good at like cleaning up edge guards. Phantom rest. That was unfortunate.
Wow.
Well, as Mundugu would say, it just means you missed.
Yeah, it really does.
It helps you feel better about it too. It's like, okay, I got that extra % for free instead of like, oh, that should have been a kill. Like, you know what I mean? Makes you feel kind of better about it.
It's still disappointing to hear the noise and then realize that it didn't do anything.
Especially with Puff, because the hitbox is so small. Same thing with like Phantom Tippers, because there it's like you're obviously trying to hit it as close as possible without like overlapping.
Yeah, exactly.
But
nice trade from the Puff. Yeah, the edge guards have been really good from the blue team, and I think that's been the difference so far.
They're killing them when they put them off stage instead of like just beating them up a whole bunch. Like here, hopefully he kills them off of it, but it's almost a good combo. It seems like these are both like Purdue teams, I think.
I honestly have no idea, so I'm not going to speculate.
Okay, fair enough. All right, good clip with the up air. He may have, I don't know if he was trying to do that or not, but we'll give it to him. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Puff is at high %, but he's no longer, like, the scary % for Puff, I think, in this setup, when there's a Fox on the other team, is more of up throw up air percentage than
like when it gets out of the up throw up air, so you can't up throw the Puff anymore.
Yeah, like for a Puff, the scariest percentage.
As a Puff.
Yeah, as a Puff, the scariest percentage is the up throw up air, and when he gets out of that, it's like fine. Like once he gets to like this percentage, there's not a whole. You're just gonna like back air or something.
As long as your
jab.
DI's on point, straight hits aren't gonna kill that easily.
Yeah, Puff is like better at stock tanking than people realize, I think. All right, so the thing they have to do now. Oh no, the game's over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he saved him for a second, but then. Well, it's not necessarily over. He's got to kill the Puff. If he can kill the Puff.
He's got to kill the Puff, but the Puff has another stock. Like they had to kill the Puff, and then it would have been 2v2. And it would have been like a lot easier. But having the Puff now live with like 130 and not really care because it's 1v2, you know.
He's taking. Oh, there we go.
Puff can go for rest in this situation, kind of carefree, because like Fox can just go Driller or something, or like Jabber.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
This is actually pretty important, especially.
Oh, if he had killed her. Okay, if he had gotten the up smash.
Especially if the Fox. Since the Fox took the stock, actually, I think that was almost worse for them in certain respects because Fox is more likely to kill Fox at 0 than Puff at 0. So
exactly.
That was kind of a scary situation almost, but they clutched it out.
A little sloppy, but they still got it done.
Yeah, they played really well near the beginning, so I think that we'll see how the next match evens out. I don't know if the BananaHammock+AC needed to like adjust against playing against like really fast characters to playing against like Puff and like slowing the game down and trying to like the strategy here. They just want to back air Puff away or whatever, and then
just beat up the Fox.
Yeah. And Fox is good at like. He can like throw Fox off or like back air Fox off, and then she can kind of clean up with like back air needles and shit.
Yeah, I actually think that this is like a really good team to deal with like a Fox Puff team. Like
yeah, it's pretty good. I think Tafikant's Red. They played this team against. I don't know if it was Fox Puff. It may have been even like. I think maybe it was. I forget. But Red was cleaning up the Puff stock. Like that was when they were winning. I think it was actually against Hungry Box Plup when they played.
Oh, okay.
So it was a really good. That team was really well suited to beat them. It's a similar concept, except instead of having Sheik kill Fox with like edge guards and that kind of combos, you more like get to beat up on Samus because you have really good throw combos.
Yeah, exactly.
But otherwise, it's the same thing where you want the Fox to fight the Puff, but you also want the Sheik to fight the Fox normally. There's different ways to do it though. Like sometimes the point of the Puff on the team is actually to kill the Fox, and in that situation, you could just have the Fox like try to outshine the other Fox a bunch. Like,
yeah.
Just kind of depends what you know your strengths are, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's not always just all about matchups, too. It's about different play styles and what players are comfortable with.
Yeah. And chemistry is, like, really important in teams, too. Like, you know, like,
nice.
Like, Pew Pew and SFAT have gotten really good wins against players that I think would be considerably better than them in singles, but, like, it doesn't matter because they have really good, like chemistry.
Right. Chemistry not always just about knowing, like, what to do in certain situations, but what your teammate's going to do as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And being able to communicate that quickly. And
how your teammate's going to handle the situation, being confident in what their abilities are and what they can't do in a given situation too.
Yeah.
What they might need help with, you know. What I like to do in teams is just shout that I need help a lot and like force my teammates to come help me.
Well, that's when you're teaming with Frank, right?
No, not always.
Help me, Frank.
Even with people worse than me, I just like yell at them to like come help me, dude. All right, this is actually pretty even. They're a stock down,
nice
but Fox is high percent, and this. But it depends on how much percentage the Fox can rack on right now.
Yeah.
If they get to like 50 or more, the game will be a lot harder for Red Team. But that's not too bad. 30, like they'll take that. Like this is even exactly right now.
Yep, pretty much.
Puff actually though is like halfway to death percent.
She's playing so cautious right now. You see her just forwarding in a corner.
Yeah, she's kind of like boxing. She's zoning the Red Team back into the Fox so that the Fox can like beat them up pretty much.
Yeah.
Good
nice.
forward air. That forward air is really hard to time without trading with Firefox.
Yeah.
And he gets back. Good stuff. The air dodge was a bit scary because the SD.
Wow.
They're still ahead though. It's fine.
Yeah.
As long as Puff doesn't get grabbed. Puff is like he's gonna like platform camp, kind of aerial camp, try to avoid getting attacked by Fox. But at the same time, he needs to make sure his Fox doesn't get beat up in the Ditto.
Yeah.
There he goes, punishing.
But the Blue Fox is doing a really nice job 1v2 right now. He's not struggling at all.
Yeah, that's the thing that when you're doing a team with Fox on it, you have to make sure like the Fox is really good at like handling situations by themselves, or like their defense is super important in teams, almost more so than it is in singles.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he should have just held the ledge.
Well,
he
was scared because the Sheik like came over. He ran out of invincibility and he went to regrab, but then the Sheik came down.
That was actually really scary for Blue Team because if the Fox had grabbed the ledge off of it, Blue Fox would have just died, and it would have had the 1v2. Even though they're both high percent, like 1v2 is super good.
Yep. All right, so pretty